Welcome back to PSL Living. I'm Sarah Prohaska, your Public Information Officer for the City of Port St. Lucie. Right now, I'm welcoming Mayor Greg Oravec to the studio, and he has got a couple challenges for Port St. Lucie residents in 2018, and he's here to share some information about that with us. So thank you, Mayor, for coming on.
Thank you, Sarah.
All right, so this is a great chance for you to talk directly to residents, and I know you've got a few things you want to challenge them to do this year to stay healthy, to help our city stay green, and to get us moving. So.
Oh, that's a good one.
All right, so what's the first challenge of 2018?
So, well, it's always a pleasure to be with you, and obviously it's always nice to be here with the people of PSL. You know, things are pretty good in Port St. Lucie, knock on wood. We have a lot to be thankful for. 2017 was good. 2018 is shaping up to be great. You know, big picture, we're working on a very straightforward vision. We want to be a safe, beautiful, and prosperous city for all people. And our indicators are really showing that that's coming to life in a big way. Unemployment's at kind of an all-time low. We've created more jobs than ever before. Values are up. Our tax rate is, we're bringing it down. We've cut off almost a quarter of our debt.
Yeah.
A lot of things are happening when you drive through the city. We're beautifying it. People love their utility box wraps.
Yeah.
You know, people love to see that FPL substation at the entrance into the community be cloaked.
Yeah, with trees.
And you know, people are really feeling a sense of pride. So these are all great things. And so we're strengthening our foundation. And since our foundation is really getting strong, you can kind of have some fun and maybe make some challenges.
Okay.
And so this year, I thought, you know, you get to have some fun as mayor.
Yes.
I would issue a couple of challenges.
Okay.
And basically, you know, PSL, we want you. And if you think of that old Uncle Sam, we want you. So we want you to be healthy. All right? Because remember, we're going to be a prosperous city for all people.
Yeah, you got to be healthy. Right?
That's right. What's more fundamental than your health? You know, we want you to live and to live well. And that can't always be easy for all of us. You know, some of us may have eaten a little bit too much around the holidays or some other time, and it's always good to be reminded to, hey, let's get healthy. And we're working with other caring partners like the St. Lucie County Health Department. They like it when we say Florida Department of Health in St. Lucie. You know, they get serious about that, and because they want to identify as being part of a state organization. There's also a Healthy St. Lucie.
I was going to say Healthy St. Lucie is the one that's really...
The coalition. And they're really pushing it. So we've joined up with them to issue the Billion Steps Challenge. And so it's really easy, right? Because some of us, we got to lose weight. It's so hard. Well, luckily, it doesn't have to be harder than taking a brisk walk, you know, every day. And so many of us have smartphones or Fitbits.
Fitbits, yeah.
Are you? Is that a Fitbit or is that some kind of crazy iPhone?
No, this is a Fitbit. So today I walked 6,939 steps, which is actually not very good because we're filming this in the late afternoon. I like that number to be higher.
Well, you could always go tonight with the kids or the family and make it happen. But it doesn't have to be more than taking a brisk walk. And we have the technology now. Our partners have set up a website that'll actually track. And so if you go to cityofpsl.com/billion steps. What was that?
It's www.cityofpsl.com/billion steps. And you can sign up right there. It'll take you to the Healthy Coalition website, but also there's a couple tutorial videos on there. If you need a little help hooking it up, watch these videos, they'll help you.
Yeah, and thank you for putting that, because there is like just one or two little hitches. Otherwise, it's really easy. And what happens, as you know, is that your phone will communicate with the program and it will track your steps. So as a community, we want to walk 1 billion steps. And if we're going to get there to that goal, we need you to be a part of it. So the last time I checked, we had about 500 teams or about 30 million steps.
Okay.
We need you, PSL. We need you to be healthy. We need you to live a long, good life in PSL. So please join us and our team. And let's not just meet the challenge, let's beat it.
Yeah. And it's a fun thing to do if you work in an office, because I know the City of Port St. Lucie has Team PSL, so feel free to join that team. That's your team, right?
That's our team.
That's our team.
It's
but
never.
I have to say, communications department is a very competitive department.
Oh, I saw.
So we have our own team, but it's kind of caught on, and a couple different departments in the city also. Utility systems has their own, and I know HR has one.
Oh,
so
yeah,
we're
that Jerome
competing.
Post in HR. He's a 20,000 step
Yeah,
a day
so
guy.
it's kind of fun to compete against each other.
It is.
So if you have
Nothing wrong with friendly rivalry.
Yeah, so if you have a business with a couple different offices, it's kind of fun because this is a really,
Or HOAs.
HOAs, churches.
Yes, churches,
Schools.
Have fun with it. Yeah, different schools against each other.
There you go. So
Yeah,
lots of different
absolutely.
ways to do it. And, when you add that little competitive edge to it, it kind of spurs people.
It makes us better. It pushes
Yeah.
us. And, that day that you're feeling tired,
Exactly.
I say, oh, well, Jerome Post, he probably walked 20,000 steps today. I better get out there and get after it.
I know,
So,
seriously.
yeah, it's good to have a partner. And in
Yeah.
fact, don't want to get too far in the weeds, but if you work out with a partner, who values it as much as you do, studies will show that you'll have greater results because they are there for you when you're down or
and
tired.
you don't feel like going.
That's
they'll,
right.
They'll push you to go.
And
so.
you reciprocate, and you're much stronger as a team. And we know that to be true right here in PSL.
Truly, yeah. So sign up very easy on our website. We've trying to help people out who might not be so tech savvy, and if you need a little help, because you can hook it up to your Fitbit directly or your iPhone or whatever there's a few tracking devices you could hook it up to. And we do want to just thank the Healthy St. Lucie Coalition because this is really their project, and they're trying to bring the whole St. Lucie County together.
Yes, in fact, we
yeah.
actually we're working with St. Lucie County and Fort Pierce and trying to make sure our whole community comes together for this challenge. It's a worthwhile challenge.
Yeah.
And we can have some fun, and only good can come of it.
Okay.
So thank you for your involvement. Thank you for setting up the webpage. Thanks for you and the whole team doing the good work that you do. In addition, if you just want to call 871-5159, the council office, for more information, you should always feel free to do that. Okay. So that's one challenge.
That's one.
All right.
Okay.
You got to start with health. But then, a beautiful city. We talk about a beautiful city, and there's many ways to make a beautiful city, but the most cost-effective way is through landscaping and the planting of trees. And as you know, but maybe the public, some of them know, Port St. Lucie is a tree city.
Yep.
We're recognized by the Arbor Day Foundation.
We just received the designation as a Tree City USA for the 13th year in a row. So it's something that we are proud of, and something that we've seen the value of for 13 years. So, and other people are noticing.
For me, it's like second nature. You grow up reading The Giving Tree. If you're a native Floridian like I am, you just kind of take it for granted. It's second nature. But if you need a reason to value trees,
there's
on recyclable paper, there's thousands of reasons. I put these together. It's something that I like to keep around for talking points. And, there's 30, 40 points on here.
Oh, yeah.
Climate and energy, air quality, stormwater storage and treatment, traffic and pedestrian safety, impact on human behavior and life. But I like to focus on just a few.
Okay.
And for me, it's the bottom line. So people like trees so much that it puts a premium on residential and commercial properties with trees, and especially street trees. So it actually makes property more valuable. In fact, it's one of the most cost-effective. It is the most cost-effective investment that you can make in property to beautify it is planting a tree.
Yeah.
And then plus it reduces cooling costs here in Florida. A little shade goes a long way to save you money on that power bill. And so for me, it's great to be green, but if you have green underneath the bottom line, that's
different kind of green.
Yeah, it makes it really easy. And then, we love our river, and we know that it's under siege, and that we want to save it. And isn't it nice to think that by making our city more beautiful, making our properties more valuable, and saving money, that we can also save our river? Because many trees, like an oak tree, can take up to 30% of a rainfall event through its leaves. So when that water hits the leaves, it's getting absorbed into the tree. And then up to another 30% get taken up by the roots.
Okay.
So if you think about where stormwater pollution comes from and where runoff and discharge is, what it's about
Rain,
stormwater
falling to the ground,
picking up stuff, going into a gutter or a canal or a swale or a conveyance that flows into a river, that flows into a lagoon, that flows into the ocean. It's not any more complicated than that. If you can stop the water from picking up contaminants and flowing into the ditch, the swale, the conveyance. You never have to worry about it. You never have to treat it.
Yeah.
You never have to see it bring fertilizer and runoff and grow algae. You don't have to worry about those things.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it killing oysters. You don't have to worry about it making salt water fresh water. And you can do all that
just by planting a tree.
By planting a tree. So for all those reasons,
exactly.
I thought it would be great if we said in Port St. Lucie this year, 2018, let's plant one tree for every person in PSL, every woman, man,
child.
How
many people do we have again?
We're gonna just go with the round whole numbers, 185,000.
Okay, that's
a lot of trees, isn't it?
That is a big challenge, but I think Port St. Lucie can meet that challenge, I hope. Yeah.
PSL can do anything it puts its mind to.
Truly. Yeah.
So this is just gaining steam. I'm gonna probably push it during the State of the City address this
I was going to say,
we
need to mention the State of the City, February 26th. Doors open at 5:30. You begin speaking at 6. But yeah, and the city is invited to that. That is an open to the public
Oh yes, come on.
speech.
Yeah,
so,
please come out.
Yeah, right here at City Hall, and that's a great way to just find out what we have going on in 2018, what our future looks, what we're facing in 2018, and I do believe you will be talking about this challenge in that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, PSL, if you have any ideas on how to make this challenge better, to make sure we meet or beat our challenge, please give us a call at 871-5159. And also, I know you're going to be doing a nice landing page, and you've been trying to get me to read this press release forever, but PSL, this can be so good. We can go to Lowe's and Home Depot. We can ask them for a discount on any trees you buy this year. We can ask their corporate foundations to partner and to help us plant trees. We could reach out to the fertilizer producers. We could reach out to nurseries. We could reach out to the Department of Ag, the Florida Department of Forestry. We can call on a lot of partners. The Arbor Day Foundation.
Yeah, there's so many. Yeah.
There's so much potential here. It can be so good. And one of the neat things is because when we dream big like this and we implement programs, it's really important that we show the people the results.
Yeah.
And I know that you're working with our GIS department, our mapping department, and our professional staff to actually set it up so that at the end of the year, we're going to have a map.
Yeah.
We're going to know how many trees, and we're going to know where they're at. And that's something that we'll be able to reveal at next year's State of the City address and say, hey, PSL, great job. This is what you did.
So
and you made a difference.
That map is already available to the public. If you go to www.cityofpsl.com/iPlant, there is a map on there, and there's also a tutorial video that will help you navigate the map.
Take that tutorial.
If you need it. The map really is pretty simple to use, and you can put in your address, plop a tree on your property, and tell us what kind of tree it is even, so we can even track that if people like to give us that information. So, but like you said, we want the metrics at the end of the year. We want to know how many people participated. So please, if you buy a tree, plant a tree, mark it on your map.
Yeah,
mark it on our map.
Let us know. We want to count everyone, and we're going to need to if we're going to hit 185,000.
Seriously, that's a high number, but I think we can do it. And and that includes new home builders, and
new commercial shopping centers.
We've got so much development going on.
All of our stormwater areas where we're putting in cypress trees and maples and oaks. Absolutely.
So the city is doing its part to populate that map, and we are keeping track of all of that, and that will all go on the map. So we do need homeowners and business owners to participate so we can have an accurate number at the end of the year.
We just worked with the St. Lucie West Services District on Lake Harvey, right at the corner of Cashmere and St. Lucie West Boulevard. We're going to be planting trees there. We're going to be taking donations to plant memorial trees.
Okay.
And we'll probably even work out a memorial brick program before it's all said and done, but focusing on trees, that's a perfect opportunity. If you live in St. Lucie West, you want to memorialize somebody with the tree, let's plant it right there at Lake Harvey.
Okay.
And so there's going to be a million ways to do it.
Okay.
I know that we can, and we will. Look forward to working with you and our whole team, and of course, PSL to make it happen. But in 2018, PSL, let's work hard, work together, work smart, and let's win. And let's make sure that 2018 is the best year ever.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you for coming on. Really appreciate it. And once again, the websites are cityofpsl.com/billion steps and cityofpsl.com/iPlant. And we'll get to work on both of these challenges. And hopefully by the end of the year, we'll have 1 billion steps and 180 80,000 trees.
185,000.
85,000 trees.
Yes.
Whoops, I left out 5,000 people.
Yeah,
Whoops.
that's right.
Okay, all right. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Really appreciate it, and we'll be right back after these messages.